I mean, AI is on the tip of everybody's kind of tongue in terms of the solution for everything, but you can only do so much with it. But where do you see, from your perspective of building sales teams and relating to founder-led sales and stuff like that, where do you see AI having the most impact on that process, that founder-led sales trap?
I mean, once you got the messaging down and you understand the process very clearly, of course the repetitive I can't speak English now. Repetitive tasks. uh, those are like one for sure. And then if there are ways to Pipedrive does this pretty well already, but once you can gather data from like different points like email or phone conversation or text and kind of bringing everything inside a CRM, um, that's that is probably something that would be interesting. And also, I've seen now a few like outreaching tools that you actually probably use as well, but those are there's AI behind, and they're analyzing your sales calls, and then they're giving probably like tips or feedback, like, okay, how did you do? And same thing with like online meetings. If you're having a client meeting, then there is AI that is kind of analyzing like how much you talk, how much does the customer talk, and uh, giving you feedback. And that's a good tool also for like sales directors or leaders who kind of want to scale their own time and see like how are the team doing, but also as individuals, like they can see themselves, like they don't need to wait for that feedback. And there definitely those tools come into mind.
Yeah, I love that idea and the word you use, feedback, because I think one of the best things about cold calling is it gives you that immediate feedback that you don't get from email or, DMs or content or anything like that. It's that if someone hangs up on you, you're clearly not doing the right thing. It's like you're not talking to the right people, you're not saying the right thing.
Exactly.
So you get that immediately. And I think the same way. I think what would be exciting would be to see how AI can, like you say, harvest all of the stuff that's coming out of your sales calls and the conversations you're having with real people. So it doesn't replace the person having the conversation. It just takes all of the insights. And then wouldn't it be amazing if you could then build a model of your own based upon 100 or 1,000 conversations you've had and the feedback, and then you
Exactly.
quiz that model, and that could be like your ICP kind of live in your business already, couldn't it? You could throw things at it and get stuff back. That would be quite an impressive place to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And of course there are those like outreaching mm, outreaching tools. So you kind of uh, you multiply yourself uh, to an AI agent, and then they are doing the outreaching in whatever channel, LinkedIn or But I think uh, I think that is, to some extent you can do that, but then again, if you want to grow your business, it's very important to understand what's happening with the customers. And you cannot, like, you still have to listen to those tapes or conversations that the AI is having in order for you to understand what the client really wants. Uh, so, and yeah, okay, I guess you can have AI to analyze that and give you a report out of it. But anyway, it's very important to kind of stay grounded and really understand how you can serve the customer at the best possible level. And that cannot be replaced with AI.
Yeah, I think it's that element, isn't it, of the people who are performing already really well will get much better because they'll be
Yeah,
able to use AI as a tool, and the people who are doing something that isn't really working, AI is just going to create more stuff that doesn't work. I think it's Rob Snyder, who you might have seen on LinkedIn, and he was saying, it's that age-old thing of in order for something to be scaled, it first has to work. And
exactly.
yeah, and
Yeah,
it's like you can't get rid of the learning process by using AI, but you can then once you've learned what's worked, now you can maybe accelerate it and repeat it using it. But that idea of still learning, of still being in the moment, of still figuring out if something works, that can't be replaced because, like you
yeah.
say, you've got to be in it. You've actually got to be in the trenches yourself.
That could also that could actually be added in the in our top three list uh, when when founders are facing those problems, those top three solutions they might be looking for. Uh, One thing could be that, okay, like what can AI do for me? What can I automate with AI? But they run into a wall as soon as they realize that, okay, I don't have the process down. I don't really know like what's the messaging is. What should the messaging be? And they end up seeing that, okay, this doesn't work either because I haven't done my research and my job properly enough.